guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's been a really long time since I've just like sat down and actually played with makeup and tried to like do a look. Not that it was ever really my greatest area of expertise to begin with, but I thought today, since I'm off work, I can just sit down and just like do the thing, you know. I've just been doing like a quick everyday, just slap some stuff on my face and then go, because I've been working quite a bit. So yeah, I haven't really had the chance to sit down and do this. Yeah, sorry my channel has been kind of all over the place. I've been doing different things and I don't know. I don't even know what my channel is at this point, but whatever it is, I'm glad you're here, because I love YouTube. I've always loved YouTube, but I've always been kind of all over the place, you know? I don't know if I'm ever going to have like a specific theme to what I do, but I'm hoping some of you will like me enough that you stick around anyways, whether I'm doing commentary and going off, or if I'm just sitting down and doing makeup or playing with wigs or what have you. So yeah, I'm just priming my eyelids. Haven't even used a primer in forever because there's really no point, because I'm not really like wearing eyeshadow. I've just been doing like a little bit of concealer and some lashes and calling it a day. I'm still rocking the eyebrow tattoos. I still am absolutely obsessed with them, and I still don't know how to do eyebrows, so that's probably a good thing. Also, wig update, I still love it. I think it's fantastic. I just washed it, so probably looks a little weird. Okay, with my eyes primed, I'm just gonna start off with the usual, and that is tight lining my upper lash line, just to kind of make my lashes look a little bit thicker and darker and fuller up top. I'm just using like this brown thing I've been using forever. Not sure where it came from. So I kind of want to do like a, that 60s like black line in my crease, kind of like the Twiggy thing. But I'm going to also make it kind of a cat eye. I don't know. I'm going to do some stuff. So first I'm going to start with, I'm going to go into my Cult Candy Cosmetics palette, and I broke the mirror. My luck's already been pretty bad all my life. Not really stressing about it. I'm going to take this white, which is called Cloud 9. I'm just going to kind of pat this all over my eye area, just to kind of give myself a base to work with. I also have like a scab right up here from the last time I shaved my eyebrows and I cut myself, because I am not the most graceful or dexterous human being. Why am I getting like old Tana Mojo vibes with this hair right now? So what have you guys been into? Anything interesting going on? I feel like I've been pretty boring. I literally just go to work and then I come home and I cook dinner and then I go to bed. Like, I've done literally nothing with my time. I mean, it's not like we can do a whole lot anyways, but I'd like to do some more videos, but I just really do not have the time, which really sucks. I'm already moisturized and all that, by the way. I haven't used face primer yet. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. Right now I've been using this. It's just hard candy, that brand you get at Walmart. I like their stuff. I think it's cute. So this is the Sheer Envy Hydrating Primer. It's like a jelly primer. It's very jelly. Like goopy, whatever. I don't know. I guess it works, you know. Does primer even really do anything? I feel like primer's just a myth, but I continue to use it anyways because like the internet says you have to. I don't know. Anything to add extra like moisture and stuff to my skin I appreciate, because I have really dry skin. Okay, that's on my face, so I guess I'm gonna continue with my eyes. I don't know how to start, because like, should I just do the thing and then like, let's start with, I'm going to go back into this palette I'm already using. I'm going to take this blue shade, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe this orange. Let's do this orange shade. It's called Hellgates. Not Hell's Gates, Hellgates. And I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and I'm just going to like, I don't know what I'm doing with it. I think I'm going to start on my lid here. I have eyeliner on my lid. Whatever. Should I wipe it off? I should have wiped it off to begin with. It's gonna go right over this liner. Whatever. If it's there, it's there. I don't care. No one's gonna see me. Nothing matters. I feel like I need something different to pack this on my lid with. I don't know. I'm kind of packing it on my lid and like blending it upward, like into my crease type area. Should I try to feather it? Maybe I'm gonna try to feather it out a little bit. It's like a little bit. No. Every time I do that, it gets like weird right here. I have no idea what I'm doing, honestly. This is why I don't do more makeup videos. Like, everyone's like, more makeup videos, but I don't know how to do makeup. This is not what I'm good at. I'm good at talking shit and being obnoxious and not much else. My watch made a noise I've never heard before. Oh, Amazon Prime's about to take all my money. That's what it is. Why does this happen? Why? I feel like my get ready with me's would be so much better if I actually had something to talk about, but like, all I do is sell iPhones and MacBooks all day. I don't really have a lot going on. My birthday is next month. That's something. I'll be 25 and I've still accomplished pretty much nothing in my life, so that's fun. Oh, one thing I guess, I've been, I'm just going to go into my cake mascara. I'm going to use it as liner today. So I've been, in my free time, messing around with my ukulele a lot more. Because I've been playing since I was 17, so like 8 years. And I am still, it's like I've been playing for 7 years but have nothing to show for it, you know? I still can't even play an E chord 99% of the time. So I've been trying to practice more and been working on writing songs and stuff again, so that's been a lot of fun. I'm not really talented by any means, but I do enjoy doing it, so I thought about maybe starting to post some songs on here, just for funsies, not for anything. It's not like I'm about to get discovered or some shit, but I don't know. If that's something you'd be interested in seeing, please let me know, because I'd love to do that, because I feel like I write all this stuff and then my dogs hear it and nobody else, so I think it'd be nice to have some sort of outlet for that. I'm gonna start with, I'm just gonna, you know, do regular liner, draw a line across my eye, maybe, if I can. It's been so long since I've done eyeliner that, like, I don't even know how to do eyeliner anymore. I think starting with my left eye was my first mistake. Oh, that's way too thick right there. That's a much thicker line than I'd hoped for, but we'll make it work. Steven just went to the school to pick up his books, and now he's home and the dogs are about to start barking like crazy, so do you hear them? I should probably pause until he gets in the house and they calm down. So I'll be right back. I'm back in a better. I feel like my liner's really uneven. I'm not gonna mess with it. I don't really care. I just want to get the makeup on my face and move on with my life. So my next step is going to be, I'm going to try to wing this out some, which pray for me, because again, it's been a very long time. But I'm going to take it kind of farther upwards. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. We can clean it up with concealer. It'll be fine. We're gonna have to. So kind of like that, and I'm gonna drag this line like right here, I think. Maybe I should go over here first, because I have to go like back and forth or else they're not gonna look anywhere near the same. Oh, this one turned out like fine. This, I don't know what the hell your problem is over here. And they need to be kind of thicker lines anyways. Yeah, I guess that's fine, right? That's fine. Everything is fine. On my second cup of coffee.
I hear kofefi.
I'm on my second cup of coffee, and I still don't feel like I'm on crack, and it's very disappointing. So let's drag this. I have to kind of, my hooded ass eyes, because I want it to be like visible but also look like it's in my crease, but my crease is down here. Ugh, this is so hard. That was not a good start. See if I can flatten my brush out more on my hand, like right over where the orange is. That's better. Yeah, there we go. We got it. It's sloppy, but we got it. Let me see if I can even it out more. I feel like I was getting pretty good at makeup throughout quarantine, and then I went back to work and it was just all downhill from there, because like I said, I just never get to like just do makeup. I could if I got up earlier, but I just want to sleep. I'm so tired. So I have to be at work at 10 o'clock. We leave here about 9:30, 9:45. Even if I get up at like 7, I feel like I don't have enough time unless I'm late for work, you know? It just takes me too long. Who's texting me? What are you doing? Why did I not say anything about Siri and my Apple Watch is still gonna bring up Siri? That's weird. I mean, that's pretty okay. It's not perfect, but none of us are. So now let's see if we can get the other eye to do approximately the same thing. Whenever I get this right though, this is like my favorite look. Like, this is my go-to. This, I don't even know what you call this. What would you call this? Oh, I can already tell this is not gonna work out for me. I have too much hair my frickin' way. Okay, so off to a bad start, fellas. I mean, alright. You see pictures of like makeup done like this and it looks like it'd be so simple, it's like quick and easy, like okay, I just draw a black line around my eye. And then you go to do it, and it's like an entirely different story once you start to do it. They're definitely, I feel like this one's, the spacing's better on this, or it could just be my eyeliner. I don't know. I mean, that looks fine, right? Trying to look in the mirror. I really can't tell. I mean, it'll be fine, right? Like, no one's gonna, it's not like someone is gonna freaking walk into my house and pull out a freaking tape measure and be like, actually, this one is 1 millimeter to the left compared to the other one. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. You're never aware of how unsymmetrical your face is until you try to do something different with your makeup. If I could sharpen this corner up more. Oh, I just ruined it. I just ruined the whole damn thing. I just fucking ruined it. Oh my god. I hate it here. Could someone call my mom and tell her to pick me up? You can't do that. She doesn't have a car. Speaking of cars, if you aren't aware, I'm a whole ass, almost 25-year-old woman, and I've never gotten my driver's license. I have been SpongeBobbing it since I was about 16, and so I've actually been trying to study so I can, because the driver's test I'm not worried about. Like, I've driven before. I can operate a vehicle. I haven't done it since I was a teenager, but feeling fairly confident that I could do it. But it's the learner's test, because any form of written test, I'm not good at that. So I expect to fail it several times before I get it, and right now is probably the best time because they are operating differently, you know, due to the pandemic. So you gotta schedule an appointment and stuff, so I feel like that'll be easier than me having to walk in and be like, hey, I'm 25, I'm here to take my learners, like in front of a room full of people. So I just go online and schedule it that way. So that's good. So I've been trying to really study up, so maybe I can take it less than 8 times. So I'm working on that, because it's not that I'm like lazy. I mean, I am lazy, but it's not that I don't have a license because I was lazy, because I didn't want to. I've just been terrified of cars. Like, even now I'm so scared of cars, but I'm finally comfortable with the idea of driving. So I feel like if you're that scared of it, I mean, I feel like that would just be dangerous for me and everyone around me if I like got my license and then I was scared to drive. So now that I'm comfortable with the idea, I feel like now's a good time. And it also makes me feel really better to know, like, there are people in my real life that, you know, they didn't get their license till they were my age, or they didn't get their license until, you know, closer to 30. So I'm not alone in that. And not to mention, a lot of people have had in their life the benefit of, okay, you know, my family encouraged me to work on my license when I was 16, or like I had an older sibling and they helped me. Like, I didn't have that. I mean, I guess I kind of did, but, you know, because when I was 15, I moved in with my godmother, and you know, she was pretty encouraging in that aspect, but it was also, there was a lot going on. We're not gonna unpack every detail of my life right now. So yeah, I didn't really have that kind of privilege. My mom never drove. My dad never really drove. I mean, he had a car for a split second when I was like 14, 15, but, you know, I wasn't really around it. Like, we always just rode the bus, and so to me that was normal. You just take the bus everywhere, or I can walk anywhere that I need. And it's starting to get real damn inconvenient when I get off work at 6 o'clock and I have to catch one bus to downtown to then catch another bus to the city where I live. And then I don't get home until like 8 o'clock, and then by the time, you know, I get showered and makeup off and cook dinner and do the dishes, I'm fucking exhausted, and like, I just have no life. So those couple hours really make a difference. So I need to be able to drive. And also, winter is coming up awful quick, and it gets fucking cold out there, and I don't want to stand there and wait for 2 different buses when it's freezing. So I'm hoping to have a license sometime before 2021. We'll see what happens, but if you have any tips or any apps that you recommend, if you are in the same state I'm in, if you're not, I mean, it probably doesn't matter, but some encouragement would be fantastic, because I'm still terrified, but I am trying my best. I feel like this looks pretty cute, right? Very retro. I'm gonna go ahead and slap on some mascara because I like to make sure it has plenty of time to dry before I put on false lashes, so I don't end up with mascara all over everything. But yeah, it gets really ridiculous, the people that are like, what? I know you didn't have a car, but you're 25 and you don't even have a license. And I'm like, why am I gonna have a license if I don't have a vehicle to operate with said license? Like, why would I bother? Because even if I had it, like, okay, I would drive maybe once a year. Like, when me and Steven go down to the beach, like, I'm not gonna... We still have one car, and before the jobs I was working, I didn't make enough money to save up for a car or to pay for insurance and things like that. Especially if I, you know, as like a new driver or something. Why would I even bother? That just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I guess it would be a good thing to have, but again, I can't afford a car. And now that I'm actually working with a company that gives a damn and pays me a living wage, you know, this is the first time I feel like I've really had the opportunity, you know? I guess we'll see what happens. This actually looks pretty good. I'm so proud of myself. I'm going to... Should I do this later? I'll do this later. Let's go ahead and do foundation. I'm going to try to get my hair the hell up out of my face with something. I have this little scarf thing. This little scarf. I'm just going to tie my hair back. This is why usually I put my wig on after I do my makeup, because I feel like otherwise, you know, it's just in the way of my hairline, and I don't want to get like makeup all up in the wig and stuff, especially since I just washed it. But I also just wanted to get it on my head because it needed styling and stuff, where again I just washed it, and I find it's easier to style it on my head sometimes. I don't know, whatever. I'm gonna take my Wet n Wild photo focus because that's what I have. I'm just gonna take this and wipe this directly on my face like you're not supposed to do, because I'm about to stick it back in the bottle and then bacteria will breed. But like, whatever, honestly, I'll buy new foundation. I don't give a shit. It's $3, fuck it. That's probably enough. Generic beauty blender. Let's blend that shit out right quick. I forgot how white I actually am, because you know, you kind of forget what you look like when you're using self-tanner and stuff, which I miss it. And it sucks because, I mean, you can't really tell on camera. I can see it in person. This foundation isn't quite as light. It's got a little bit more color to it than I naturally have to my skin. And that's what sucks, is because when you're so pale, finding the right shade is really hard to do. And then when you finally find that shade that's like as fluorescent as you are, and then I would go to work, like when I worked at Hot Topic and stuff, and people would look at me and be like, dude, where do you find that white face paint? I've been looking everywhere for it. And I'm like, this is just regular makeup. This is just my face. Like, I did not do this on purpose. That's just how white I am. Oh god, it's freaking terrible, man. So ever since those experiences, I've started to always try to do something to give my face some color, because if I just have straight porcelain and I don't contour or like do anything to add some sort of color, people just assume I'm out here trying to be like extra goth with white face paint, when in reality I finally found a foundation that matches my skin, and I'm really excited about it because, you know, you don't see an orange line on my neck or anything. Oh god, it fucking blows, man. My nose always runs so bad when I do my makeup, and I thought that was just me, and then someone on Twitter posted that it happens to them. And then of course you have a whole thread of people that are like, yeah, my nose always runs when I do my makeup. And I'm like, thank god I'm not alone. Don't you love that? When you find out that despite the fact that you think you're the center of the universe, you aren't, and everything happens to everybody. Amazing. Wow. I thought I wasn't like the other girls. At least I'm home today, so I don't have to wear a mask, so I can actually put on some freaking lipstick in this video. I miss lipstick so fucking much. You have no idea. I miss lip gloss. I miss lip plumpers. I miss anything making contact with my lips, because it just has not been a thing for so long. You know what I'm gonna do before I put on powder? I'm gonna do some freckles, because my freckles haven't been able to come out much, because they only come out, I mean, you can see them when I don't have makeup on if you're like up close, but because they're so light, and they only really come out with the sun, and I've spent not a lot of time in the sun. I mean, I never spent a lot of time in the sun. So I'm gonna draw on some freckles. I'm feeling freckly today. Here's that freckle pen, the same one I've had for like 6 months. So let's just do I like to do it before the powder because I feel like the powder can kind of help, I don't know, mute them so they don't look so dark and unnatural, you know? That's the thing that's really frustrating if you're like me and you do naturally have a lot of freckles, but they're so light and they only, you know, darken with sun exposure. And so makeup covers them up and then you gotta redraw them on and then it just looks like you're trying so hard to have freckles when you don't, when really you do, and it's a whole thing. These are not turning out great. This pen is drying up. I don't really care. It'll be alright. It'll buff. Okay, now we'll go into the powder. My brush caked in eyeliner that I have not cleaned in I don't know how long. Because why would I? That would just be sanitary. I do have like a good skincare routine, you know, but overall I am absolutely amazed that my skin, like, it has to be genetics. My skin stays so clear when, like, I do shit like wipe the freaking foundation wand on my face and stick it back in the bottle, and, like, I never wash my makeup brushes, and I'm gross. Like, I should be suffering, but I'm not. I mean, I guess I am in other ways, but my skin seems fine. Also, I've had like a few breakouts that I feel like are mask related, but I feel so bad because all the other girls at work are talking about how like the mask, wearing the mask all day is like breaking out their skin so bad and stuff, and I'm over here like I said, it's entirely genetic. That is the one aspect of my life in which I've been extremely fortunate, and I am checking my privilege every single day with that shit. Okay, let's wipe this stuff away. Okay, cute, cute, cute. Very cool. Now, I haven't decided if I want to, like, do contour or if I just want to... I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to... Alright, let's take this bronzer right here. It's just this Maybelline bronzer, same one I've been using. It's probably a little too dark for me at this point, but whatever. Just try to go in with a light hand, I guess. I'm gonna lightly contour with this, maybe, because I feel like with the freckles we're going for like kind of like a sunny thing. I mean, that's not bad, you know, just looks like I'm wearing bronzer. I know if you're very fair skinned like I am, most people have like that inherent fear of bronzer. Don't be scared of bronzer, man. It's fine. You can use bronzer, I promise. Nobody's gonna say anything to you. No one's gonna say anything otherwise. And actually, it's very beneficial for you to use bronzers when you're very fair complected because it does give a healthy amount of color to your face, so that people in Hot Topic don't think that you're just purposely wearing white face paint to like be a juggalo or something. They'll be like, oh boy, you look healthy. You already got freaking bronzer all up in, at least that's my hair and not the wig. Okay, that's like good enough. Look at my hand. What happened here? Oh my gosh, I'm knocking all kinds of things over. We're almost done. Let's just keep pushing. Let's do some blush. I'm gonna do like a bit of sun stripping with the blush, so like over the freckled area. And I am gonna take, let's do like a pink. I'm gonna take this bubblegum shade in the Who Shall Not Be Named palette here that has a candy-like theme. All of my palettes are still Jeffree Star. I don't know what to do about it, I'm sorry. Blush the hell out of this shit and make it look like I actually got to have fun at the beach this year. Yeah, nice and sunburnt. Hell yeah. Hell yeah! I would normally blend this out so it's not so harsh. I might not do, well, I'll blend it out a little bit on my nose here because it got kind of weird. I'm gonna keep going. Okay, I need this guy. I'm gonna do like a quick nose contour. Not like full nose contour. I'm just gonna take it. This is how I've been contouring my nose like quickly, because I really haven't been contouring my nose because I'm wearing a mask. Why would I? So just do it like that and then do like a little like bit right here to try to give the appearance that I have a cute nose and not a normal painfully boring nose. Look at this. Do you see that? That is terrible. I need new things. Okay, I guess once I highlight, we're about done here. Why is my camera battery already drained? I have not been filming for that long. Let's do my little, the only highlighter palette that I own, which is this kaleidoscope thing. Of course, this, my lashes, that kind of jam will be linked in the description. I'm going to go in with this like peachy one right here. I'm just going to take my finger and like run a little bit down the bridge of my nose, a little bit on the tip there. I'm going to take a brush the same little guy I used to highlight every day of my life. I'm just gonna kind of stick a bit on my forehead and a little bit on the cheekbones. Not a lot. I'm not going super hard with it, but this stuff kind of goes hard on its own, so like whatever. So now I think it's about time for lashes, which I'm excited about because I bought this. Like, I wrote a little message to myself that this is a top because it gets confusing trying to figure out which lash goes with what, but I bought this little thing of lashes. And they're all so cute. I love them. I like having a variety as opposed to wearing the same lashes every day. So that's been really fun and fresh. I need to figure out which ones I like for today because I don't want them to be super huge and overwhelming and then you can't see my eye look. But I also will not go without lashes. So let me find a more subtle pair. I will link these down below for you if you are interested in purchasing them. It was only like $10 or something for these. I feel like that's okay maybe. Like either that or these. These I've been wearing for like the past 3 days. These are probably my favorite. I feel like it wouldn't make much of a difference either way. Maybe these? Or maybe these. Probably these, I think. Because you can see more of the eye look. Let's do these. I'm just gonna take my glue and put it on the band so I can like let it chill for a second, get nice and tacky. While that's setting, I'm just gonna like clean the makeup from off my piercings here. There's never any way to avoid that. That's another thing I've loved about the face masks is all my piercings are covered. So I don't have to sit there and listen to that one inside of your lip, is that braces? What is that? Is that in your teeth? And I'm like, it's just a piercing, dude. Just leave me alone. Do you fucking want this phone or not? Like, trying to clean the makeup off my lips. It's not going well. Should I put on lipstick? I kind of want to. But I also can't find one I want to use. I'm going to go in with this Candy Cosmetics one. That, like, peachy color one. These are so good. My camera's overheating, so it's probably going to stop filming in a second. So that's fun and fresh and fantastic. So I'm going to put on my lashes, because they're probably good, and I'm going to turn off my camera for a second and let it chill. Okay, so sorry my camera's a dick. I went ahead and did like my lashes, and I did mascara on my bottom lashes and lipstick, so sorry. It's not like you really need to see me put on lipstick for 20 minutes anyway, so like I felt like that wasn't a big deal. Finally, I'm just going to take my highlighter. I'm going to use that same orangey one in the center that I used on my face. And we're just gonna pick up whatever brush I touched first and pop that shit right in the corner of my eye. I don't know if this actually does anything. I know it's the highlight's supposed to whatever. It looks cute, I guess. I don't know. I just always do it because I always felt like it was important because everyone else does it, you know? I don't know, but I'm feeling cute. Like, I feel like I look kind of cute. I haven't felt cute in ever. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. It's nice that the first time I tried to do a look, it actually looks like I tried, so I'm very happy about that. I'm feeling very like I'm about to, I don't know, maybe it's because of the freckles and the sun stripping, but I feel like I'm about to go like feed my horses or something. Like I'm a horse girl, but like sexy. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm just gonna go clean something or do laundry or whatever it is that I've neglected to do over the past week. And thank you guys for being here. Thank you for always being here. Thank you for existing. I love when you do that. That's like really cool of you. I hope you enjoyed this really simple look that I turned difficult, and I love you. Have fun, be safe, look both ways before you cross the street, and I will see you next Monday. Bye! And also, winter is coming Winter is coming up awful quick.